Hi folks, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, well, it hasn't started raining here yet. And that's good because the grounds are saturated. It's just so wet out here. They have had, my understanding, a lot of rain. And when I lived here in Louisiana, a little over a year ago, the whole year that I was here, it rained every single week. I was so tired of it that I guess I was pretty glad I ended up in the desert and got dry for a while, except for my skin, that got dry. Even though I use a lot of coconut oil, it is so dry out there. But what I wanted to talk about was when you're traveling, when you're van dwelling and all, and even when you are a stay-at-home person, I think a lot about food. Food. What you carry with you in a van. You know, there's a lot of things that create weight, and one of them, of course, is canned food. Canned food is heavy. So what I have done is that I have dehydrated even canned food. I'll open them up, drain them out, put them in my dehydrator, and vacuum seal them. It really saves up a lot of space. It eliminates a lot of weight. Like, I could put in one tub almost every single thing that I need to eat. While if I had canned food, I'd need several tubs for that, because not just the weight, but the bulkage. I mean, there's a lot of, they take up a lot of space. So I definitely believe in dehydrating. I believe in vacuum sealing your food. But this also goes for preppers. You know, when the poop hits the fan, a lot of us are going to wish we had lighter weight things, because it's going to be very difficult to carry all that canned food with us. You know, anything that's bagged, that's lightweight, is great to have, and it's edible. I know, like, I have several variety of greens. I've got turnip and collard and, oh my God, mustard greens. They're all dehydrated. I have cabbage dehydrated. I have tomatoes dehydrated, not only dehydrated, but I've also got it powdered. I have powdered eggs. I have kale. Oh, I got a lot of kale because I was growing kale a year or so ago, and I had a lot of kale. But that's good. I like kale. You know, like, I have mushrooms. They're so lightweight you don't even hardly feel anything. I have corn and peas and green beans. I have all these things dehydrated. They take up less room, and they weigh so much less. So that's basically, to me, as a van dweller and as a prepper, because I am both. I think trying to get the least weight that you have to carry with you is the best. And then dehydrating is such a simple thing to do. And rehydrating it is so simple, so very simple. And to me, sometimes it tastes better than it does when it's fresh, but most of the things that I do dehydrate are fresh. I just go ahead and dehydrate them. Okay, we're going to go into the gun issue. I know a lot of people don't go for it, but, I need to go there because that's part of traveling and that's part of prepping. And that is to have something to protect yourself with. I do have a shotgun, and I do have bows and arrows, and I do have a taser. I have whistles, which is a lot of help too, especially it does scare wildlife away. I have to protect myself no matter what. I believe in the Second Amendment, very much so. I don't believe in what's going on with these weapons of mass destruction, shall we call them, because they are. I don't believe in them. I think they're military weapons, and I think that's where it should stay. But I do believe that we have the right to arm ourselves, to protect ourselves. And that is something that as a prepper and as a van dweller, I do. I always try to find places where it is secluded. And, as a prepper, I've thought about that a lot before I started van dwelling. I thought of where to go to be safe in case the poop hits the fan. And so I pretty much know what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go. And I even do that as it is now. I know that cities is not a place to be, so I stay out of cities, and I don't like all the congestion and all the cars and all the noise and all the people. I don't like any of that. But I do like to find places out of the way where generally people will not go. They won't find you. They won't find you. And if they do, at least you've protected yourself ahead of time. I hope. Always prepare, whether van dwelling or whether prepping, always prepare for what might come ahead that can be dangerous to us. Always. My mind. Senior moment. Da-da. I hate those moments. Okay. Well, I'll try to remember it later. Oh, my God. But anyway, I'm going to stop now because I think I'm losing it. Oh, my gosh. All right. But, like I said, prepare. Always be prepared. Whether van dwelling, whether prepping, whether any reason, be prepared. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. And it could happen within a minute. Can you hear the click? So, be safe. Be safe. Know your surroundings. And don't forget, peace, love, happiness, hugs to all of you. And like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you all. And if I'm a little bit crazy this morning, well, I'm sorry. I have those moments. So you all have a great day.